For Earthlings, give your full attention to this public service announcement. Failure to comply may result in capital punishment.
Join the fight, defending life and freedom. Democracy will always be your guide.
For which will die!
Hold the line, enlist with the elite.
It's pledge allegiance!
It's fire, we'll fight with fire. It's time to die.
Dive right into hell, my paradise fell. Battle ready from the drop, brought the shot for yourself. Fanatically democratic, in the fascism well. In the name of liberty, I'll put a crack in the bell. You know freedom ain't free, it's a package we sell. Seal it with a deep sleep in a freezer. Even after defrost in the field, zero chill. Resurrected piece of meat, get some heat on the grill. They'll put me through the mill with no clean bill of health. I can barely keep my feet underneath for myself. Future looking pretty bleak, doesn't seem very swell. But you see, that's a secret we keep from ourselves. Citizens who will succeed us and well. But the peace that we preach is to be never felt. Bleeding for corporate greed, every beast you will smell it. I fear not for my safety or anybody else. To live another day, I know I never will. I am a throwaway, another friendly kill. But that's a price you pay when you're expendable. Till I went MIA, I was dependable. What is a constitution if illegible? Amendment number 2 is unamendable. To live another day, none of us ever will. But if you sign your name, maybe you'll... Oh, God damn it! I'm sorry, mate, that was a mine. At least I can pick up what you left behind. Yes, it was mine. Nobody grieve, we don't have any time. This might as well be Costco with all the samples of fun. I level every landscape as if I'm buying it. Then I'm dishing out handshakes with an iron fist. Not every hero wears a cape, but the best ones do. None of whom are less than equal, except for a few. But the budget must have been cut with the costume I picked. Cause thanks to my tailor, I'm swiftly covered in ink. All that I wanted was a blockbuster life as a kid. And if you think an action movie may be violent, it did. A moment of silence for the divers at Malevelon Creek. Not that it's a loss, motherfuckers, for we calling more guys, dropping supplies. I got Madonna destruction in the skies. So when I rise, it is to the occasion. Stand up for freedom and for the ovation. Oh, you got a problem with dogma or propaganda, you say? Listen to liberty, which we are all free to obey. To live another day, I know I never will. I am a throwaway, another friendly girl. We are democracy, not individual. Nothing will come between, we're indivisible. To win a war will cost a lot of stratagem. What is an underdog? Something I've never been. But live another day, none of us ever will. Just sign your life away and maybe your legend will. Lift yourself up with the liberty flag. Because liberty's not something that can be dragged. Only liberty dropped will be liberty bags. If you give us your subscription, get a free mag. Duty first, Super Earth, I've been named her savior. While I'm eradicating any trace of traitors. There's a lot more bark to these bugs and bite. The only program a robot to run is flight. Whoever said I run my country like a cult, I might. You'll never notice how progressively I've authorized. I might be a space kid there, but I'm based as hell. I make the founding fathers of my super nation proud. To live another day, I know I never will. I am a throwaway, another friendly girl. Give us your best salute, and through the war we bond. We are ascending to liberty and beyond. We love our government, no one is critical. If anybody is, they are dispensable. To live another day, none of us ever will. But if you sign your name, maybe your legend will.
Remember, citizens, working together is the only way to enforce freedom. To liberty and beyond!
Rich Brad Pitt, legend of the fall, took the year like a bandit. Bought mama a crib and a brand new wagon. Now she hit the grocery shop looking lavish. Star Trek roof in the Wraith the Con. Girls get loose when they hear the song. 100 on the dash, get me close to God. We don't pray for love, we just pray for cause. Hustle up to the centerpiece. 20 racks a table cut from ebony. Cut that ivory into skinny pieces. Then she clean it with her face, man, I love my baby. You talking money, need a hearing aid. You talking about me, I don't see the shade. Switch up my style, take any lane. I switch up my cup, I kill any pain. Look what you done. I'm a motherfucking star boy. Look what you done. I'm a motherfucking star boy. Look what you done. I'm a motherfucking star boy. Look what you done. I'm a motherfucking star boy.
Hey y'all, sorry for the delay. I didn't realize that I also needed my Epic Games account to get into Space Marine 1 Definitive Edition. Master Edition, whatever the hell it's called. So I gotta do all that shit right now. Connect it to my Xbox now. Oh yeah, give me just a minute.
Bids you answer to his call. Praise the wise and mighty balance.
So just give me a minute, alright, y'all?
The ruler of us all. For we're all one, and the work's begun for number.
Just give me a minute, y'all, so I can figure this out, because technical difficulties and all that shit.
To our golden sun, for number, for number. Here today we sing our story. With ballast we have found our home. Virtue once was worked together, but virtue now is lived alone. Free we are now from each other, brothers, sisters, daughters, sons, where once we dreamt of independence, now we stand and dream alone. We were all for one, now the work's begun for number, and we all run to the
Alright, chat down mute. I'm switching over right now. It is fixed. Got that all figured out. Thank you for waiting. Why the fuck is it not showing up? There it is. Alright, we're playing Space Marine Mastercraft Edition, the first Space Marine game, but it's renewed with better graphics and hopefully update gameplay. We're gonna start a new campaign. We're gonna fight orcs instead of I don't know what I chose. What did I just choose there? And the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war. Also, tomorrow's stream will be a bit earlier as I will not be here later at night, so it'll be around like start at like 8 or 9 a.m. Xenos invasion force detected. Invasion target Raya. Destination Forge World. Manufacturum Agicus. Industrial output. Titans, Warhounds. Warlord class Titans. I saw some Baneblade. I saw Baneblade in there. Strategic value, absolutely. Yeah, being able to produce a Titan is a massive feat for any Forge world. For any world in general. The Xenos invasion in progress. Recommended course of action exterminatus. Negative. Strategic value, absolute. Deploy capital weaponry. Negative. Estimation reduction. Manufacturing output. Liberation fleet. Affirmative. Minor eliminations in system estimated. Delay unacceptable. Loss of strategic. Escalate area denial. Affirmative. Execute request order. Objectives Astartes Ultra. Response incoming. Deploying the Ultramarines. Yippee! That's us! I hit a button apparently. Which one is that? I think that's 3. Yep, it is. Sega presents. Sega. I can't do it. I can't do the Sega. Sega presents a Relic Entertainment production. Okay. Wait, does this game even have sound? I have my sound up. I'm not hearing shit from the game, though. Is it meant to be that way? Oh, I'm hearing it now. Oh, wait. Hey, you can see an update. In Space Marine 2, he had more than 2 service stubs. He only has 2 here.
Captain Titus, the Orcs have massacred the Forge World's forces. And they have taken the planetary defense weapons.
Clever of the damned Orcs. Keeps us off their backs while they loot the Titan war machine.
Brace for evasive maneuvers.
Pilot, report!
Starboard engine is dead, Sergeant. We are losing altitude.
Get the ship to safety. We'll find another way down.
Aye, Captain. Thunderhawk Lancer Jove returning to launch bay.
Jetpack. Yippee. Instantly jumping out the ship. The Adeptus, what is it? What is the book called again? The, gameplay options. Audio subtitles on, yes.
This is your plan.
Yeah.
We need to get to the surface to take out the gun battery. Or do you want to go home already, Sergeant?
Not before having a word or two with the Orcs.
Is that wise, Captain? The Codex Astartes does not support this action.
Oh, this is
Try to
Leonid.
keep up.
That's Leandris, or how the fuck you say his name. Fuck him. I hate him. Love the graphics. It looks old. It's a good blend of making it look old, but making it look good. They updated the graphics, but still managed to make it look old enough where you can tell where it doesn't seem, where it feels that way. It just feels like an older game, and it's good for that. Because not all games need great graphics. It just needs good gameplay. Part 1, Planet Fire. Above. Oh yeah, I want. Here's a fun notion for you guys. You see this little night rocks? I need to turn the sound down. Wait, actually, how loud is that? Almost all the way. So, where's settings? Gameplay options. Where's speech volume? Master sound volume. I'll turn that down a bit. Alright, these are wretches or grots. In fantasy and Sigmar, you call them goblins. That's an orc. I'm pretty sure that's just. These are just the boys. Fun little fact here. This knife right here, the knife we are holding, a guardsman found an STC to make it, which is the average dice for the Astartes, and he was awarded an entire world for it. Just for finding that, he was able to retire, which is almost never available for guardsmen. He's actually able to retire for guardsmen, which is very rare. And got his own planet, which was like a pleasure world. Which just means it's like one of the few decent worlds to live on in 40K. There's gonna be a Sundash Gold or two there, but like it's a actual like usable world, like where you aren't worked to death every day, unless you're one of the multitude of servants serving the nobles. Oh, no, that's not a war boss, is it?
Get off my ship, Space Marine!
Oh, but his ship, then that might... No, that wouldn't be a war boss, that'd just be a... They got the orc chopper. I can't do an orc voice, I can't do that Cockney British... Ooh, I can do executions to regain health. Health. Get out the way, boy. Now, by the way, these are the normal orcs that guardsmen deal with every day. And you can see, the average orc is about the size of a space marine. They don't go down easy. And these things are the second most numerous thing in the galaxy. The only thing more numerous is the Tyranids, because they self-multiply more easily, and they also have fleets, at least that we know of, outside the galaxy. But other than that... Oh, wait, is that a Death Dread? Wait, no, it doesn't have legs. It's not a Death Dread yet. The orc ship. Proper orky. I can't do the voice. Hey, guys. Gork or Mork? Personally, I'm Team Mork. I think being cunningly brutal is better than being brutally cunning. Oi, you Team Mork or you Team Gork? I can't do an orc. I can't. I just can't. I don't have the voice for it. I cannot. I also am terrible at doing British accents, let alone Cockney British ones, or football hooligan British, is what they're like classified as. Like Cockney / like football hooligan British is the best way. Cool. Oh, Mastercrafted Edition, that's what it's called.
Captain Titus, come in. Damned orcs shot me off course. I've had no word from Leandros, but I'm picking up Vox chatter from Imperial Guard forces on the ground.
I scarcely thought any would be left alive, much less still fighting.
Heading towards the front lines now.
I will meet you there.
Sidonus, Leandros, fuck him. You can go die. Alright, over here is somebody. Alright. Against all odds, Industrial Zone 82. Alright. I love our little run. Orcs are always looking for a good crumpin'. Oh, Grots. Gretchen. Grots, whatever you want to call them. You can call them either. They're both, technically. Execution. I need to change my audio filters real quick because this is picking up too much background noise. Let me just lower the noise gate, open threshold. Wait, do I... Alright, that should be better. Yeah, that should be better. That should be better. Let me see. Alright, it sounds better. Still has a bit of background noise, but it's better than it was before, so that does help. Still picks me up just fine, so that should do good. Let me see if I go farther. Wait, no, wait, it doesn't feel like it changed at all. Did I actually change it? Wait, do I need to lower it or up it? Maybe that will do it. Is that rendezvous with squad, reach squad mates Leandrus and Sidnios. I'm stirring up some gamer stuff real quick. Give me a second. Yeah, but tomorrow's stream will be at around we'll start around 8 or 9. We will have a very early Warhammer Wednesday tomorrow, where I will be actually playing this, and we'll get back into Rogue Trader soon. But like this just came out, and I'm gonna be doing D&D soon, and that's a lot of talking. And for how much reading Rogue Trader has, it has me doing like 3 times the amount of talking I do per second normally, which I still do talk a lot on these streams, but like that's a lot more than I normally talk. So like, yeah, so for me, I think I'm going to take I'm gonna finish this game, then we'll get back into Rogue Trader. But since I'm just getting back into D&D after having like about like 4 months of not playing it due to a player moving, it's gonna fucking affect my voice, so yeah. Ah, fuck. Fuck. Ah, some... What the fuck? Ow. Poked myself. Give me a second, y'all. I'm trying to fix something. That works. Got it. Alright, I got it. Sorry.
Access authorized.
Oh, full on bolter, yes. Yes. Godwin Patton Bolter's the characteristic Space Marine battle rifle, firing self-propelled explosion-tipped round, whatever direction, I don't know, left or right, to fire artery load. I think that's left, right? Wait. I don't fucking know. Damn orc. I sliced through your rather cunning and brutal wog. The wog. I can't scream right now, okay? I can't do orc voices. I'm not good. I can do Skaven, yes, but I can't do orc. Those oomies all alone. I can say orc words like oomies. Death dreads. Also, if there's any C in a word, it's replaced with a K for orcs. Because, funny thing, orcs were originally from Warhammer's Fantasy, and they just replaced the C to a K to differentiate them, because they were originally just called Space Orcs, but that wouldn't made sense. That wouldn't have made sense to call them Space Orcs, because everything's in space. Well, I guess it doesn't make sense to call them Space Marines, but you know what? Calling them Space Orcs is a lot harder to defend, whatever. So they just they kept it as orcs, but changed it from a C to a K, which got us the orcs we have now. There's a little history lesson from James Workshop over there.
Destroy them!
Orc. Oh hey, teammate.
Here they come.
They got the shooter. Oh. Oh hey, we actually have limited ammo now whenever it's not the bolt pistol. And it's actually a full-on bolter. Yeah. All the orcs are looking for is a proper good scrap. A good fight, is what that means. What orcs love is fighting and killing. That's it. That's all that. They love fighting, they love killing, they love shooting, they love stabbing. That's all they do. A few of them love building and experimenting on each other, which is what the mech boys are the builders. Weird boys are the saggers. War bosses are the bosses of entire wogs. Knobs and mega knobs can be bosses of little groups. And boys are the default orc thing that we're fighting here. There are also differentiations of boys, like there are arrow orcs out there. There are different cults. Thing you need to know about orcs, they think different colors make them go, they actually different things. So blue is lucky, yellow is for money. Since they do have a currency, they use orc teeth as currency. Their teeth, or as they call it, teeth, as in T-E-E-F instead of T-E-E-T-H, teeth. They use that as a currency since there's a finite amount and they rot and decay, but they also regrow since orcs regen.
Are you wounded?
The Codex Astartes warns against using jump packs to leap blindly into enemy fire, and for good reason.
Your days as a novice are behind you. Why do you still interpret the Codex so narrowly?
I looked at its rules for guidance.
Literally, Ruputi Gilliman himself says not to look at it.
But there are also benefits to thinking.
Okay. I need to master. Okay, here's what I need to do. Sound effect volume down, master volume up. I think that's the way to go. The shooting is so loud, but the voices are quiet. Helmet. We don't wear helmets because we're named Space Marines.
Scientist!
Here's a funny thing. There's in one of the Games Workshop books, I'm pretty sure it's a fight with an orc. There's a space wolf who has his helmet off. and the... Oh wait, you should probably move. Wait, no, my guy's on this side of the screen. Yeah, no, I'd be covering him. So there are... there is a book where an orc actually it was either an orc or like a chaos space marine. They see a normal space marine without his helmet on, and they just shoot him in the head while he was giving like a speech or some shit. Because they realized, hey, this guy doesn't have a helmet on, we shoot him. That's why actually, most of the time in lore, characters don't actually have their helmet off.
Local Imperial Guard communications.
They don't actually have their helmet off, it's just to show you what they look like, so you can like feel for them. So you can like get more personal with them. But like, yeah. But also, I'm pretty sure that author is just making fun of how often Astartes have their helmets off for no good reason. But it's because they have plot armor when they have their helmet off. If you're a Space Marine, you already have plot armor, okay? Space Marines have a lot of plot armor, especially in Space Marines book. If you're a named Space Marine, you got a shit ton of plot armor. And if you're a helmetless named Space Marine, you might as well be immortal, unless if it's a non-Space Marine book, which is rare, because over 90% of Games Workshop books, I'm pretty sure, are Space Marine, either Chaos or normal. Basically,
Keep firing!
The Imperium always wins. Chaos sometimes win, and only the Orcs and the Tyranids are allowed to win for Xenos. The main rule is that the Eldar are never allowed to have wins in real life, on the tabletop, in the books, anywhere. The Eldar are, the normal Eldar at least, the Dark Eldar are chill. They allow them to have at least some wins. I think they like the Dark Eldar way more than they like the normal Eldar. The Harlequins are usually ignored, but sometimes, I mean, they beat Custodes for goodness sake, which is chill. I just like that, because like they're supposed to be the elites of all Eldar. Like, they have a living god that they use, and they're in the Black Library, the center of all knowledge in the universe, which is where the company that Games Workshop publishes comes from, Black Library.
Rise, guardsmen. You saved yourselves. We thought you dead.
We would be, my lord, if not for the lieutenant.
Where will we find this lieutenant?
At the front lines. Follow the trench network to the lieutenant's command bunker.
Carry on, guardsmen. We rendezvous with Sidonus, then we find this lieutenant. We need updated intel on the gun battery.
Through here, my lords. Head out the upper level and continue through the plaza. The bunker is beyond that.
Thank you, guardsmen. Dead.
Remarkable. A few hundred against 1 million orcs. And they fight on.
No. Get off! My legs. I can't feel my legs.
I need to see a space marine before they...
If you say, okay, 1 million orcs is understating this, okay? There's never just 1 million orcs. Here's what I'll have you know. Whenever how orcs reproduce, they don't do it like humans do it. Whenever you fight an orc, and whenever they die, they shed spores because they are actually part fungus. They get shed whenever they are fighting and whenever they die. But it's not just when they die, it's also just when they fight. So them getting worked up and fighting causes them to shed these spores. And after about 2 weeks, these spores will either come out the ground as a fully grown squig, a fully grown Gretchen, or a fully grown orc. And orcs, Gretchens, and squigs all get larger the more they fight and the longer they live. The tougher the scrap they get in, the longer they live. The tougher the scrap they get in, the bigger they get, and the stronger they become. So whenever there's 1 million, think of this. Say each orc sprouts about 5 spores. Give them 2 weeks, you have 50 million. Give them 2 months, you have 500 million. Though that's not just orcs, that also includes squigs, Gretchen / Grots, and all
Captain,
the other orcs.
I'm in position at a broken monument near the guard lines.
Alright. But orcs are pretty easy to kill since they aren't the smartest. Orcs have two weaknesses. They aren't that smart, and they will usually run headfirst into a line, which still is pretty smart for an orc since they are very physically strong. But, so they'll run headfirst into lines, which is their one weakness, but their second weakness has to be their infighting. See, orcs live on the strong rule mentality. So the biggest rule, okay, the biggest orcs are the ones in charge, and you know orcs get bigger when fighting. So orcs will often fight each other, and whenever the biggest or their war boss / just their boss dies, they'll often dissolve into infighting and start fighting each other.
I see you found something to keep you busy.
Worry not, Captain. I've saved some orcs for you. The orcs have got that gun well defended, no mistake. But typical orc behavior would be to dismantle or destroy the gun.
And certainly not use it to keep our forces at bay. There's a strategy behind it. Their leader is no fool.
This day is getting interesting.
Yeah, oh yeah, another thing, orcs don't just get bigger whenever they fight, they also get stronger and smarter. They get smarter the bigger they are. That's why Krorks and the Beast, like in the War of the Beast, they were able to speak High Gothic,
it's still under his control.
which is like fancy English. Like, think of this: Low Gothic is American English. High Gothic is like Shakespearean or even like old British accent English. And orcs were able to speak that during the War of the Beast due to the amount of law energy and for how big they got with how smart they got. They had entire diplomats for orcs. The MK, is that 11 or 9? I can never remember. I'm just gonna say 11. The MK11 Hell's Teeth Chainsword is the close combat weapon of choice among Space Marines. Combiningly terrifying power and great speed to strike, to stun. See the combat, yeah, on the pause menu. This is literally just a chainsaw and a sword together. Not much to it. Literally just think of the striking power of a sword plus the ridges of a chainsaw. That's all it is. Nothing really special about it. These are the main two weapons you'll see with Space Marines. Is a bolter of some kind and either a power weapon or a chainsaw. Orcs don't have standard weapons since all their no two orc weapon is the same except for that one orc who went back in time to grab the exact same version of his weapon because he liked it so much. I'll probably go into that during a Lore Warhammer Wednesday. Because I do want to do a, not just a stream, but like an entire like YouTube video on more... Oh, Bomb Squig, I love squigs. Squig. We love squig in this house. Squig are the best. Squig used for anything. Orcs are the bestest. There are such things as hair squigs orcs use. They are squigs. You know, living creatures they put on their head to imitate hair. That's a real thing. Hair squig. Oh, I like that little effect. Oh, I just kick it. Well, I guess they don't need that ammo anymore. They're dead. I love how this run seems way more realistic than a lot of places seem for how fast they are. To be more clunky, since I get it, they're superhuman, but like, look, this is such heavy. Even for Space Marines, this is heavy plating. Bomb Squig. There are multiple types of squigs. Bomb Squig is just a normal, it's just the default squig with a bomb strapped on it to do a kamikaze attack. Health is low, yeah, I know. Yeah, they never stop because they keep coming. Wait, G? Wait, what was it to throw grenades? Gameplay options. Where's controls? Combat controls. Grenade, 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 grenade. I don't want to see that. How do I throw a grenade? Where am I control? What did it say? What was it? What weapon is it? What I mean, not what weapon. What button is grenade? What button did it say it was? Chat, what button did it say it was? What button was grenade for this section? Only in death does duty end. What button is grenade? Combat controls, but it doesn't tell me. It doesn't tell me what button grenade is. Am I back to the very beginning, or is it gonna keep me? Alright, combat controls. No, where are the controls? No, combat controls. It should show me my controls. Doesn't. Maybe it'll retell me. Q to throw grenades at me. Remember, Space Marines are 6 to 8 feet tall. They aren't they aren't and with Primaris, they're just a pitch. You know, even like, Hyper's Red Wake is, like 10 feet tall without even being Primaris. He's the, like, largest, normal Space Marine, basically. Like, the largest non-Primaris. I mean, he literally has to wear Dreadnought plate for being so big. I'm pretty sure it's more like 11. I'm pretty sure it's 6 to 8 on the normal and 8 to like probably on actually more. I love how you don't even have to stun the weapon. You can just instantly execute them. So what difficulty did I choose? Did I choose like hard mode or some shit? Did I choose hard mode? Did I? I don't know what I chose at the beginning. I was just clicking through. Also, you'll commonly see many orcs replacing part of their body with metal. That is because they're constantly taking damage and fighting each other, and their pain boys will like to experiment on them, which is what happened to Ghazghkull Mad Uraraka, leader of the greatest orc log and the current like big manly orc faction. Him and Mad Doc Drozgit or whatever Drozgit, it was something. It was some alliteration for it. Gosgrit, I think. Gosgrit, whatever it is. Him and the Ghazghkull Mad Uraraka and the Mad Doc are the main orc guys right now. And Ghazghkull has a a metal head, and his body isn't actually his body. His head got cut off by a space wolf.
Dropship incoming!
And he replaced his his head got cut off. They replaced his body with a Frankenstein one of many other orc bodies. The Mad Dog sewn together to make a new body for Ghazghkull Mad Uruk Thraka. I just love saying his name. It's so great. Oh yeah, Ghazghkull Mad Uruk Thraka. Who is it? I think that's Oh damn. Yeah, that's a knob. That ain't. Yeah, knobs are bigger boys. They can be leaders of entire small groups of war bands, not wogs, but war bands. Usually a mega knob will be a knob or a mega knob. Actually, a mega knob will be entire wogs. A normal knob is usually just one war band. So they can be war bands in bigger wogs, like in Ghazghkull WoG. There are many war bands that are ruled by a mega knob. I'm trying too hard to explain lore instead of just playing the game, but I want to. I like talking about lore. Okay, lore is fun. Or boys. Yeah, boys isn't with an S, it's with a Z. Basically, S's become Z's with orcs, and C's become K's. Okay, that's how you spell like an orc. And also, you spell like a 5-year-old British football person, okay? With a lot of brain damage. Got it? Look, to spell like an orc, get 5 concussions, be British, and replace any C's with K's and any S's with Z's, and you got it. You spell like an orc. These Oomies. Also, you can never fully remove orcs from a planet because of their aforementioned spores that I talked about just a few minutes ago.
Dropship incoming!
It's almost impossible to fully remove them. To do that, you'd have to like upend all of it, so you can never fully remove an orc, but you can certainly deal with some of them. You can certainly deal with them, like, you can make them, you can slow them down, and you can like hold them up. Like, a lot of worlds will have like small bands orcs, but they're just that small bands, and they're not in the millions yet. Because they can, one, root out their spores. Two, not all spores become full-fledged orcs. Like I said, Squigs and Gretchen, which are both much bigger than the average orc. Than an orc. For example, the Gretchen have a hard time even shooting guns. Which shows you that, and Squigs are kept as pets by both of them. Like, the only thing lower than a Gretchen is a Squig. And how sometimes the Squigs are treated better than the Gretchen because they get... Okay, melee. Combo or grenades to stun an elite enemy. Alright, no. Fuck. Don't want to have to redo that fight again. I got his head off. His head. EAD. Comma EAD is how you say head in orc. It's Ed.
Guardsman.
Inside, but the door is sealed.
I believe they will let us through. Imperial Guard, we are Ultramarines. Open this door.
Space Marines.
Hello, guard. Hello. Hello there. Don't mind all the orc blood.
Another horde of the Greenskins are headed here from the south. And Gretchen. instead of knife and sword's throats.
Yeah, this is a big wog, though. This isn't just a warband. A warband is about 30 to 50 orcs. A wog is in the hundreds of thousands to millions. And Ghazghkul's first wog to Armageddon. Not even his current wog, but his first wog on one warship had billions of orcs. And that's not even talking about how we don't even know how many quarks there were during the War in Heaven, and there were billions on just one planet during the in the Ullanor sector during the Great Crusade, which took like multiple Primarchs to take down the boss, and for all of them, like even the Emperor himself was there fighting there in the Ullanor Crusade, or during the War of the Beast where they had demi-quarks, which are basically mostly, they're almost quarks, they've almost gotten there. They had billions on just one planet. And their wog was so strong, they put an attack moon right above Terra itself. Oh shit, that's the same person for the second game. I didn't know she was also
Second
the first
Lieutenant
game.
Mira, 203rd Cadian Regiment.
Captain Titus, of the Ultramarines.
The two vanilla ice cream flavors of their current
Unless
thing.
my commanders rise from the grave. So far, they seem content to stay put.
Lieutenant.
I mean, they could. It's Warhammer.
How many?
2.
Damn. I sent out 10.
Then out 10 to return. That's pretty good with guardsmen.
And as you might have seen, it's shooting down all our support vessels.
That is why we are here. Leave the gun to us.
Come with me then.
Alright.
I should warn you, my lords. We've got a slight orc problem down here.
There's always an orc problem, okay? It's the Imperium. While the Imperium keeps Xenos hidden from... Most Xenos hidden from... The Imperium keeps most Xenos hidden from, Oh, purity seal. I'm losing my train of thought. While the Imperium keeps the existence of most different Xenos,
What do you know of
from
the Titans
the
on this
average Imperial planet,
Sent to guard the Titan Invictus at manufacturer Ajax. That was 2 weeks ago.
while most
We need to reach
Xenos
that
aren't
Titan.
known, like the average citizen will know of an Eldar. Like they'll have heard of an Eldar, they'll probably have never seen one. Like they might have heard about them. They'll hear. The average Imperial citizen doesn't know about the Tau. Unless you're about to be eaten by one, you probably don't know about the Tyranids. You definitely don't know about the Gene Stealer cults, as they try their best to keep that under wraps. You definitely don't know about Chaos, but you do know about orcs. Hell, most Imperial citizens have probably seen an orc from far away, or seen a picture of one at least. They are the most common Xenos for you to run into. Yeah, like they don't even try to hide their existence. Like the average Imperial citizen have probably seen an orc not in person, but like in a photo or something. They're using a lot of propaganda for the Imperium, since they're like one of the few Xenos and things they usually show. Like they'll never tell you about fighting Chaos if you're not in the guard / a marine, any of the fighting forces. Any like big fighting force, they'll never tell you about Chaos. Well, they won't tell you anyway, but like they'll never show you. But like you'll never learn about it. But like orcs, you'll know about them. You know about orcs, okay? If you're an Imperial citizen which knows how to read, you know what an orc is. And hell, if you know how to read, you're probably in the military or something. Granted, the average life equality for Imperial citizens. Oh, granted that, if you know how to read and you're in the Imperium, you definitely know what an orc is, and you've probably seen one. Hell, most people who live on the fringes have seen an orc. Orcs are the most common Xenos. Sure, Tyranids have the numbers. They have more total than orcs, but the thing is, Tyranids eat everything, so they hide it to not have people freaking out all the time. And while you can survive an orc attack definitely, but the orcs just keep coming, you can't survive a Tyranid attack unless you're a plot. Because while most orcs can be taken out like easily, like not actually that hard. They're stronger. An average orc is stronger than an average human. Obviously, that's just fact. Guardsmen, be safe. Like you can see, like they're not the hardest things to take down. Sure, they're harder than like taking down another human, but Gretchen are about the same strength, maybe a little weaker than a human. And then the average orc is about as big and can hit as hard as a space marine, but they can't take as much damage really. See, one because they're armor, but one because they don't have that much armor, but two just because they aren't like genetically that strong. Sure, they can fight space marines well, especially if they get big enough. And again, orcs get bigger as they fight. So not only if they're are they stronger if they're bigger, but also that means they have more experience. Alright, I'm gonna stop talking now and lock in.
The orcs hold the trenches beyond the ruins and the battlements beyond that.
And the gun battery?
The orcs took it almost as soon as we got here, nearly 2 weeks ago. Our unit was the only one to make landfall before they gained control. Now none of our ships can get past the gun.
Sorry, I just love 40k. And just Warhammer in general. I like fantasy, I'm reading up on Sigmar. I haven't read too much of Sigmar, but I'm trying to catch up on Sigmar lore. I'm looking to get my hands on the Soul Wars books and the Necro in the book with the Vermintide book up there. But like, I'm looking to get my thing on the Soul Wars books. I'm really interested in finding those whenever I can.
Weapons authorization confirmed.
Stalker Volta.
Access granted.
Modified bolter equipped to targeter and high accuracy shells is able to fell enemies from greater distances. This Stalker bolter functions equally well as a precision battle rifle or a sniper rifle. Sniper. I can't fucking speak today. Well, when can I ever speak? But you know. Look at us, me and the boys.
That's where the orcs breached the gun battery.
Oh, that's a big.
We haven't been able to make it inside the wall.
That's a big gun.
There just aren't enough of us.
You have survived this long on your own, Lieutenant. You have done well. But you are no longer alone. We will retake the gun. You will get your reinforcements.
I'll hold you to that, Captain.
We're heading back to the command post, Captain. Good luck.
No, which way do I go? I'm terrible at directions. I'm guessing this way. Oh wait, no, is that where we came? I don't know. Ah, fuck. I like our little though. Alright, get that orc.
Orcs on the high ground.
Blast off his head. Oh, that's a stick grenade. They call it that because they put it on a stick. Not joking. That's literally what they call it. It's a grenade on a stick and they call it a stick grenade. It's beautiful orc stuff. Beautiful orc, average orc things. just average orc stuff in their beautiful naming system. I mean, orcs have the greatest name. They have Tuska Demongilla, which you'll never guess what he does all day. He kills demons, or daemons if you want to pronounce it how it's spelled, but it's the English language. You never pronounce anything how it's spelled. Why would you? Why would you ever think something is pronounced how it's spelled? That's idiotic. Obviously they have random pronunciations for words that are spelled nothing like how you're supposed to pronounce them. Duh. I'm a marine, I have ceramite armor. I'll be fine. Ooh, skull. Mine. Yoink. Nick him in the side.
Space Marines!
Give him a little nick. Aggression usually don't attack unless they know that, unless they're in large numbers or they're forced to by an orc. That's why those Gretchens were running away and yelling, "Space Marine! That's a Space Marine!" The only ones that wouldn't run away, probably the Red Gobbo. I love the Red Gobbo. He's literally just Goblin Karl Marx, and I'm not even joking. Actually, no, he's more of Goblin Lenin. He literally has the communist star and says that, Goblin, the Grots, or I'm just probably gonna call them Goblins,
use
to be
the breach
honest.
caused by the rock to enter the gun fortress.
Need to rise up against the Orc Masters and that shit. Like, it's legit, and they have the communist star, they talk about, like, work disparity and, like, Grot rights. Like, he's literally just a Goblin Karl Marx / Lenin. And he's hilarious. I love him. Also, he's Santa Claus. Somewhat. More nades. Get him, he got the chopper. He got a proper chopper. A proper chopper. More orc. Can't hit up the gate. Where am I supposed to be going? Ooh, what's here? Is that? Yes, ammo. Where? Oh, there. Thankfully, they have objective markers, which are just a big fix. Where are the explosions nearby? Not shooty enough for an orc. Fight is a win-win. Either they get a good fight and die, and that means they get a good fight and they get to go to the Great Green, which is basically just Orc Valhalla. Literally, they get to fight as much as they want. Right next to Orc and Orc in the endless war. Or they live and they become stronger, and they get a fight. It's literally a win-win. They're the only people in the galaxy having a good time, except for like Select followers, I guess. Or like only non-chaos people having a good time in the galaxy, really. Because they just get an endless war, which is what they want.
Look at these cables.
They must be powering orc contraptions across the battlefield.
Yeah.
Ooh. Captain, assault support pods were dropped in this area.
Ooh, jump pack. Jump pack. Yippee. You get jetpack. Jump pack unlocked. While in flight, tap it to blast to the ground, killing or stunning most enemy target. Ranged weapons are limited to bolt pistol and bolter while wearing a jump pack.
Take to the high ground, Captain. We will deal with the orcs down here.
To the high ground. To the high ground here. And it was limited to only those two while we were in flight. Not while I had this on. I just get shot at by an orc? I just keep shooting, I'll probably hit one. I mean, that's how the guard do it. Shoot enough times, you got it. Is there a service scroll around here? Probably. In my way. Bad idea. My man got a rocket launcher. I don't remember what those are called in the orc language. Oh wait, that's a Stormborn. Those are the boys with jetpacks. They're called Stormborn. Blew all of them right up. Damn. That ground pound is way more powerful than I thought. Cut him in half. Flashed him. What? What? Huh? Am I supposed to be in a cutscene right now? What?
Only in death does duty end.
What? Did I die there for some? What? What the hell happened? Oh, I guess it, so I guess I did, I guess it's loading in chapter. Yeah, because this is a different area where we were, so yeah, I guess it was. Oh wait, no, this is the same area, I think. Get his head off. No, I haven't played the new Space Marine 2 missions. I might try them. Hopefully it might be fun. Alright, what do I need to do now? Where do I need to go? That's another gear. This is an orc. Okay, there's quite a few. Yeah, just try to slice him in half and just punch his head clean off. Clean off. Bang. Orc dead. Do anything over here? Any skulls? Door skulls? To this side? Huh, no. Weird that they would have this little side tunnel, but there's nothing special. Not even any orc. Wait, what's that from? Nuh-uh, you don't get to escape from here, boy. I mean, I'm not calling them boy, am I? They are literally called the boys. B-O-Y-Z, because orc. Cross orc territory and into the gun fortress, the breach in the walls, 4 silver skulls collected.
Here is the rock at last.
No room for that jump pack, Captain. That rock delivered the orcs right into the gun fortress.
Oh yeah, that rock. Orcs, so orcs have some ships. They'll usually either make a ship out of scrap that looks nothing like a ship. They'll steal a ship that they just find. I'm pretty sure I almost kicked off my power there. That might have been bad. They'll steal a ship, and just repurpose it. They'll make a conglomerate of ships and form it into what is called an attack moon, or they'll do my favorite thing, they'll hollow out an asteroid and just travel on that. This is what they mean by that rock. This is a giant asteroid that just came here. Also, if the Gretchen are yelling Space Marines, that's not lore accurate. They call them the Beaky Boys. Why? Because some Space Marine had beaks, and orcs took a liking to that name. They call the guards Umis. They call the Tau, I'm pretty sure, like fish folk or something. They call the Eldar pointy ears. They call the, what do they call a Voton? Actually, I don't know. They just call the Tyranids bugs. Well, you think you can get away from me, Gretchen? Goddamn Gretchen? Think you can get away from me? That easily?
This fortress is swarming with orcs. Clearing this place will take days.
Those guardsmen cannot survive that long. We find a way to destroy the gun.
What's in here?
Access to experimental vengeance launcher.
A vengeance launcher.
That sounds promising.
I don't know what that is. Experimental Gripe-padded vengeance launcher, specialized launcher for magnetized fusion charges will adhere to walls and enemy armor. Huh. I don't know anything like that in lore, actually. Is this something... Wait, let me see. I want to see the shot, how the shot works. Is it like a mine? Oh, they're like... they're like timed electric blasts, I guess.
Medicaid facilities should expect significant delays regarding removal of deceased persons.
Oh, look at this. Does it actually say anything, or is it just gibberish on there? Nope, they just put unreadable text on there. Dang it, I love it. I prefer when games will at least put something on there, like not even, it doesn't even have to be like anything, it could just be the default Google Latin text. That it puts on everything. I just prefer if texts and games were legible. So it'd be funny if they did go. I get this was an older game and they're remaking it, and they remade it, but like it'd be fun if they'd actually like put like quotes or just some Easter egg pertaining to the Warhammer on that thing. They're just around. I'm pretty sure this takes place when the Great Rift happens. So Lil Abaddon hasn't gotten his 13 temper tantrums and haven't thrown that fortress at Cadia yet.
Sure to be something else.
Also, granted Thera survives, she must have been important enough to get rejuvenating suit, since that takes place over 200 years after this.
Put those in the right place, and this whole fortress will come down.
We could put the charge on one of the gun's shells.
Leandros, you do the chapter proud.
Safeguard. Remember that we honor the machine god by exceeding.
Also, I have no idea why they mostly do melee. I think it's just a coolness factor, really. But they'll do a lot more melee than they'll do anything else. I get for demons, since demons function on the power of Valine, and being up close and personal is much more personal and emotional than just firing seamlessly from the back lines of a demon. So I get that. But like that, but for other enemies, I don't get why you would ever do melee, really, unless they get too close. Like, I get, like, learning how to use your melee for when the enemy inevitably gets too close, I get, but, like, I don't get why you wouldn't just use your gun. Like, lore-wise. Game-wise, because it's fucking fun. But, like, lore-wise, I don't get it. Oh, wait, no, we came from there. We were heading back this way. So last open the orc head.
Shell storage is below.
To the Great Green with you. Send them to the Great Green. That's where orcs go when they die, at least they think. I don't think you've ever actually, like, seen the Great Green.
Upper decks.
Oh yeah, also, by the way, I know I love orcs, but sadly, just like the other Space Marine game, I know, like, halfway through this is gonna switch to a Chaos, which is always the boring pick. I want more Xenos enemy games where it's just Xenos. Like, give me one where we're fighting where it isn't, like, just give me Total War 40k, please. I get Gladius is like supposed to be like close to that, but it isn't good enough for me. I just want the Total War devs to make a Total War 40k. I get they probably don't have all the licenses
They're not about to run short of ammunition.
I get that they don't have all the licenses and like that shit, but still, like, they probably don't, but like, I really want it. It'd be so fun. It'd be so awesome. It would be so cool. Like, I get logistically why we don't have it. At least, we probably won't even have it anytime soon. Logistically, because one, Games Workshop is Games Workshop. Two, the people who make Total War have created Assembly, have a ton of other games. I mean, they're currently doing updates for Total War Warrior 3, which is fantasy. I'm not even sure how they tackle that. They'd either have to do Gladius, where, they're all on this, or they'll have to do Galactic, like, Stellaris map. I don't think they've done anything like that before, since they mostly do, like, more historical stuff, really. But I don't think they've done any, like, planet hopping stuff like 40k would have to be, unless you want to do Gladius where it's one planet. But, like, that's, like, really hard to have every enemy, all the factions on one planet, and, like, give it a good reason why. Execution.
Here, Captain. We need to get the shell into that loader.
There. I will place the charge on that shell. Now to move the shell into place.
Yeah, this shows how strong Space Marines are. Granted, this isn't Primaris. Primaris Marines are faster and stronger than normal Marines. Than the before Primaris. and he is not a Primaris until the beginning of the second game.
The Orcs will feed it right into the gun's chamber.
We cannot rely on luck for this, Sir Donis. We follow the shell up and make sure it reaches its destination.
Aye. Now back to the lift.
The fuck you mean with luck, Orcs? They will. Orcs are stupid as hell. The average orc has, the average non-mech boy, non-mech weird pain boy or war boss has less IQ than a newborn toddler or newborn baby. Actually, I said the wrong thing. Like they are really fucking dumb. But the mech boys though, the pain boys or the doctors, the weird boys who use psychic and wog energy.
Space Marine!
Jump off his head. Actually, more just punch it off, really. Because Marine. Though they wouldn't just call us Space Marines. Orcs don't do that. They call you Beaky Boys. Or just literally anything other than Space Marine because Orcs never call anything what they are.
Yeah. This is not a drill.
I like the old man with the burn scar. He looks cool. Pick up ammo, pick up ammo. I thought it was gonna run out. I wanted to make it run out. Okay. I can't help myself with that shit. Got it? I can't help myself. I gotta try to break the game at least. Die, Gretchen. Execution. Killed him. Get stunned and then let me drop his pieces so I can heal. Ah, there's something in my eye. Any other shooty boys? Any other shooters? Well, they all have shooters, but still. I don't really like the vengeance launcher. I mean, it's a cool idea, but like, just the way it works in game, I don't really like it. Stomp, 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 stomp. I mean, yeah, Space Marines are heavy though. I mean, they're wearing Ceramite, and they're, I mean, giants. They're 8 foot tall, usually. And they're much bigger, like wider than the average human, if you couldn't tell. Much wider. Like, they are big. They are big boys.
When did you get something? Get behind something!
That a fucking shotgun? Why can't I just pick that up? Dude just decimated that Gretchen. Yo, Purity Seal. Nice. Marksman mode. Fury now allows it in. The time slows down, allowing you to play shots with lethal precision. Flush crystal. Ooh.
Gun firing.
Me and Orc.
There's our shell. The orcs have pulled it out of sequence.
Then we put it back. Leandros, get the shell into that loader.
Gun
I will cover you.
firing in 3, 2, 1.
They were smart enough to spot that. I'm surprised.
Incoming fire.
Zeal and fury.
Edge shot. We call that an edge shot. Baby.
Incoming.
Hey Gretchen. You see how many Gretchen there are? This is what gives us courage to fight. It's that there's so many of them.
Blood of martyrs is the seed of the Imperium.
Yeah. This. Damn, I must have put this on like hard difficulty. Or something. Or either I just suck.
Authorization at Stargate Alpha. Embassy with you.
Alright.
Gun firing in 3.
Execution. Get executed.
Then we put it back.
Everything is
Leandros,
serviceable.
get the shell into that loader. I will cover you.
Leandros, do it, boy. Do it, my boy.
Artillery shell moving in.
I don't like it, but you gotta do it. We gotta stop these orcs. These orcs. I say it would be called Age of Sigmar, the orcs. But nobody calls them that. It's just for copyright, literally. Only reason. Not even joking.
Destroy them!
Incoming fire.
Orc dead, orc dead, orc dead. Aren't having a good aim. Oh fuck. Stick grenade.
Incoming.
Incoming. Hey there, Gretchen. Nice of you to join us today. Too bad you won't be here for long. Fuck, 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 fuck. Fuck.
The job is worth doing.
Damn it.
It's worth dying for.
I put this on hard mode. I must have. I must have accidentally put it on hard mode. That has to be the answer.
Authorization at Stargate Alpha. Embassy with you, Space Marine.
Okay, I get it. Marksman mode.
Stand clear.
There's a bomb, put it back in. Yada yada, yada yada, yada yada.
Reloading.
There's our shell. The orcs have pulled it out of sequence.
Then we put it back. Leandros, get the shell into that loader. I will cover you.
Pause real quick, y'all. I'm gonna go to the restroom. I'll put on music while you're. Here, I'll put on a new song that I've been listening to.
drums, and now the world is here for me. I'm trying to see what became of me. I'm asking how much else can I afford? Am I just a pawn upon the sport? Hands tied and the masses cry for more. Feel it to the core, I've been here before. Your words cannot hurt me, I'm not asking for mercy. I'm lucky like I have been cursed. I can hit back, need no sorcery. I'll fight until I'm worthy. This fate won't be my destiny. I don't care what they say to me. It's so unclear why I'm so unlucky. I now feel each and every day this pain inside, this feeling I can't hide. I realize this misfortune's by design.
I was behind on it. Alright. Pause that. That was Unlucky by Gavis Battle if you want to listen to it. Well, you can always type in !song if you ever look for the song I'm playing. And Nightbot will tell you what I'm doing. Is Nightbot even still here? Doesn't do shit anymore. I haven't seen it in a while. Kill the Gretchen.
Incoming fire. Feel the Emperor's wrath.
Kill all the fiery orcs. All the orcs. Into their weak fungus skin. Actually, it's pretty strong and hardy.
Incoming.
Enemy sighted.
Oh fuck, they took that too literally. Don't actually blow them up.
The blood of martyrs is the seed of the
Blood of martyrs. Damn it, I keep losing this section. How can I lower my difficulty to like... Can I lower my difficulty? Gameplay options. A lot.
Authorization of Starfleet Alpha. The Emperor be with you, Space Marine.
Emperor be with me. I need the Emperor to be with me if I'm ever complete this mission.
Gun firing.
Out the way, Horde.
Keep clear.
out of sequence. Then we put it back. Leandros, get the shell into that loader. I will cover you.
Are you sure? So just cover me. Bitch, don't walk away from me. Hey, go back there. 6 grenade. I'll save my T ability for whenever I need it.
Incoming!
I need to keep my eye out for bomb squigs. Keep an eye out for the bomb.
Reloading.
Enemy sighted.
Reload. I don't see any more bomb squids. Oh, we gotta keep an eye out for them. Can't let them get too close. Come on, we got this. I'm great at button mashing. I combine button and mashing together to make button. Out of the way, Orc. Execution. Watch out.
For Alpha!
Execute those up top. Sorry about that. I didn't have time to mute.
Better off seeing this fortress detonate from the outside.
Agreed. Find an exit.
Find an exit. Okay, here's an exit.
Alarm. Severe.
There goes their big gun. I love how they're perfectly clean while I'm the one doing all the work.
The guardsmen will get their supplies now.
Captain Titus, you are a man of your word, my lord. Thank you.
What is your situation, Lieutenant?
We're gathering our wounded and are heading to the Andres habitation block to establish an outpost. With the cannon down, our support craft will land there.
Very well.
Titans of
My battle
Goliath.
brothers and I must secure any operational Warlord-class Titans before the Orcs can loot them.
Good luck.
Yep, we gotta go get the Titans. Big ass Titans. Let's see how big this game makes Titans. Since Games Workshop is very inconsistent with how big they make how big their Titans are. Very inconsistent. Sometimes they're big enough to have entire like full-size cathedrals on their back. Sometimes they're so big they literally like hop into the clouds. Or like are bigger than the biggest, or like bigger than Mount Everest. Other times they are small enough to fucking like be like the same size as a knight. Like they're very inconsistent. The only thing is that like they're bigger than a human. I prefer
that bridge is a testament to the might of the Imperium.
The Adeptus Mechanicus are masterful architects.
Their work outlived all of them.
Yep. Cube. These are all orc spray paints, by the way. Grenade. Cube as a box. Here they drew a little shroom, which is a nice little lore tidbit. Personally, I'm pretty sure orcs don't know they come from fungus. I'm pretty sure they're just stupid and don't realize it. Like, instinctively they do. Like, they don't realize like how to get it, but like that's a cute little thing. Little aerospace a painted there, classic orc thing, another box.
What
Also,
in
all this.
Quilliman's name is that?
Nothing.
Oh, a
Did
truck.
the lieutenant not say these tracks went to the complex? house in the
TRUKK.
That thing is a battering ram.
Board the ram. Don't tell me twice. I thought that was a truck. It's TRUKK. Wait, so which is important transport vehicle tabletop and in the also, they run over small creatures, enemies, and their own men sometimes because they find it funny. Although orcs will do anything as long as they find it funny. Turn into red mist. Fuck. Okay, now I have armor. Get over here, orc. No Ed. No Ed, orc boy. I don't know what that's supposed to be, but that's a bunch of dead guardsmen. That has an arrow. That has a box and an arrow. Ooh, silver scroll. Medicates. Nice. Got it. Alright. Now with this, I can refill my bolter. Default, and also, so far, best weapon I have. I like that they actually show all, like, the orcs who've taken, basically taken this place over, building all their little stuff up. This is actually what orcs do. I like this. The Tyranids were fun in Space Marine 2, but again, Tyranids, outside the hive mind, mindless monsters, but the orcs, having some intelligence, have a lot more character to them. Which is what I really like. I really like having the character to the Xenos. Tyranids fill their role as the mindless monsters people think that the average Imperial think all Xenos are. Xenos, mutants, and witches. They think the mindless monsters, but they really aren't. Like, they have minds. They're still monsters. I mean, don't get that wrong. They're definitely still monsters. I mean, hell, they kill people. They're still monsters, but I mean, they're not mindless as they think. The Tyranids do a good job of filling that role, though, which is I need to bomb the ram. Damn, bomb swigs. I love bomb swigs, but I love bomb squigs, but not whenever they're blowing me up. Only whenever they're blowing other people up. Because that's funny. Proper orc. Proper orky. But it's not funny when they're blowing me up.
For the Emperor.
For the Emperor. forearm dipper. No, I'm kidding. I'm no gene stealer. Oh, look how bloody I am compared to Leandros.
Now to stop this ram! Time to impact!
No more than 6 minutes.
Time.
The fuck did Liam? The fuck you sending me? I don't even want to know what that is. He just sent me a image and it says the doohickey. I cannot tell what it is. It's just a doohickey, and it scares me. I do not know what the doohickey is, but it is a doohickey, alright. Wait, what? Hello? No, I'm not muted. Baby. Yeah, no, I'm not muted. I can hear myself using my, I'm listening to my own stream on this, so I can make sure I can hear. Are you talking about the game? Because that does it anytime I pause it, the game. Because I have my own stream open and I can hear it using from there. I sent Are You Muted and he just went, I'm fucking stupid. Real. So am I, dude. The doohickey. Proper orky. Stop him from going into the beast. Cut him up. Broke my back. Bro did a fucking bane on me. Leandro, save me, Leandro. If I could teabag, I would. I wouldn't teabag that old sports. Do it. The fuck? What is this, Liam? Wait, I just got a notification from... Liam? The fuck is the doohickey? You know what, at this point, I don't think I need to know. I feel like you're sending me a cursed object that if I touch, I'll gain a fucking curse, like in D&D. You're giving me a fucking
it's time to impact.
Shit. 4 minutes.
We need to.
You're gonna give me an amulet that sends all enemies to a random location. That location's happens to be a boss room or some shit.
Forward then.
So they're all of them.
Cover me while I get to that weapon.
Wait, is that... What is that supposed to be? I think... Is that supposed to be a bubble chugger? A shocker? What weapon is that supposed to be? It doesn't look like a bubble chugger, but it has the same color they do use with bubble truckers, tractor beams, and shooter. And shockers. So I'm not sure which one it's supposed to be, but it's one of them. Or it could just be that they're using Imperial Tech because they're orcs and they loot and scab it. Metal pipe sound effect. Metal pipe.mp3. get to the top of the ship. I mean the ram. Gotta stop it from breaking it. Open the door. You gotta pay your taxes, you damn orcs. Oh, oh yeah, they are using, it's a plasma cannon they're using. I'm gonna die. Shit. Don't think you can hit me here. Uh-oh.
And we shall know no fear.
Motherfucking orc. Dude just appeared behind me. Guys, he's right behind me, isn't he? Okay, this is much better whenever I tear it off. Oh yeah, I love plasma though. Motherfucker, why can't I hit? It's so slow. Stay still, you bitch. Protect me, y'all. Protect me. Damn it, they're elites. I got it. 1, 2, 3. Fuck. Shit. That's a mega knob. That's a knob. That's not regular boy. I'm gonna die if I don't get healed. God damn. Orc. I must have accidentally set this to hard mode since I clicked a random difficulty when I started by accident. And I can't change the difficulty and I don't see what difficulty I'm on. So I might have accidentally put it on like hard mode or fucking nightmare mode. That was a bad idea. Blast them! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blast them! 1, 5. Alright, you gotta wait 5 seconds for it to get 1, 2, 3, 5. So the count of 5. Okay, stop dodging. 1, 2, 3, 5. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, they're dead. You guys deal with that. I need aim for the ship. Yes, my armor is regenerating. Motherfuckers, stop dodging. They keep weaving. Motherfucker! Stop it! Stay still for 5 seconds, there! I said stay still, motherfucker! They dodging! They fucking weaving! They dodging, they're weaving, I'm surprised they ain't carrying yet! Motherfucker dodged last second. Go down already, I hit you! Finally it's dead. My god. By Darwin. That thing had so much health. By Darwin. By Darwinian evolution. Ooh, part 2. The Inquisitor. The great Titan manufacturer. We get to see some Titans, yippee! Ajakus Western Jakes. Ajakus? I be ajacking it. Ajakus it. Yo, Liam, you ajakusing it?
The Manufactorum still holds.
Some Imperial Guard units made it here after all.
Look at all that orc.
They cannot hold for long. We must hurry.
Stop the orc assault. Oh, there's some dead guard. Dead guard. That guy had his
What's that servo skull doing?
Trying to deliver a message. Must be damaged.
Oh, Inquisitor server scroll.
Seal of the Inquisition.
Yeah.
Interesting.
What is the Inquisition doing here?
We're about to find out.
It's a Titan world. What?
This is Inquisitor Drogon. I need urgent assistance at Manufactorum Ajakus.
Ajakus. Yeah, I'm ajakusing it.
The device is safe for the time being. I've drawn them off. But now I'm trapped.
Is any like chaos tainted or some shit?
You must keep the device out of enemy hands. He'll be unstoppable. I needed more time. I was nearly ready.
An experimental weapon.
We need to find the Inquisitor before the orcs do.
What?
Keep moving. Remain alert.
There are 8 dead guard. 1, 2, 3. 3 dead orcs. 3 dead orcs, 8 dead guard. 10 dead guard, 11 dead guard, 9 dead orcs, 10 dead orcs. 12, 13 dead guard, 14, 10 dead orcs. Yeah. That's actually pretty good, only to not even get a 2-to-1 ratio of guardsmen to orc.
Captain, look, the orcs must be operating that crane.
They will not stop until they break through that gate.
We must disable that crane.
Orc. Proper orky out the way, boy. You boys ain't got nothing on me. Yes. Okay, they kills me while I have this active. And also with my attack strong. So yeah. Adeptus Mechanicus. Fine. Nice. I love the Mechanicus. poisoned. Die, orc. You went properly, orky. You ain't even die. You can't even die right like an orc. Okay, finally a properly orky opponent. And a bit too properly orky. A bit too properly orky. Do I have to hold down T for it to work? You saved me, dude. Thank you. Full shield. I had full shield. I had some health and full shield. Him breaking my back should not have killed me. Knobs. Fuck it. I need vengeance. I'm using the vengeance launcher. Even though I don't really like it, it's bomb. It's the bomb, you could say. Haha.
Look, the orcs must be operating.
I'm so funny.
We must disable that crane.
Oh wait, no, I just need to reload. Oh wait, no, 0. Oh, that's my extra ammo. No, I'm even more stupid. Blast them. Straight to his heart. Do orcs even have hearts? I think they do. Maybe. Wait, actually, I want to see this. 40k orcs biology. Okay, they have a. Yeah, let me copy the image. Doesn't show anything inappropriate. Alright. Actually, no, I'll download it so I can show it to you. Save image. So, yeah, let me put this. Okay, that'll be a bit big. Yeah, bit big. I gotta make that a bit smaller. Give me a second. Alright, move that there. Alright, right there. Move that. I got it. Alright, give me a second. Alright, here. Alright, apparently this is from the Xenology book, official Warhammer media. This is the biology of an orc. This is a dissected orc. They have a brain. They have lungs, but I don't see really a heart there. Oh wait, maybe that tiny thing there? No, it doesn't really look like it. I guess they don't have a heart. Oh, I guess straight in their lungs. Anyway, that's the orc biology. That's the guys we're fighting. That's a bit of a fatter one though. Time is it? No, I'm not. What time is it? How long I've been? Only 2 hours. Damn, it feels like I've been here for a lot longer. Hey, catch! they max defense and attacks and lowered wisdom and intelligence. And also, but they also have they have terrible charisma and more but great charisma outside of the universe, since everybody who isn't living inside of 40k universe loves the orcs.
Do not abandon your workstation. Everything is
Do not abandon your workstation. I'm pretty sure 90% of your workers here are probably servitors anyway, so they can't unless ordered to. Since you're Mechanicus. Mechanicus are assholes. They're great people. I love them. But they're assholes. But they're my kind of asshole. Especially Call. Though Call's an outlier, I really like
Clear
Call.
out the orcs.
Attack!
Die. Orc.
The orcs have managed to power that cannon.
Even a single shot will blast right through the gates.
We cannot allow that.
Drop the cannon.
Number 2 control deck, do you read?
This is Captain Titus of the Ultramarines. Identify yourself.
This is Corporal Antioch, sir. That is, my lord.
I need access to the Manufactorum, Corporal.
There is a service lift in the hangar directly below where you drop the cargo, my lord. We can meet you there.
Stand ready. We will be there shortly.
Damn.
Titus out.
For the first time, I'm not the only one soaked. At least, Leandros, though being an asshole.
A handful of guardsmen holding that huge gate. They cannot last long.
We did manage to bring the access bridge down, robbing the orcs of their advantage of numbers.
I mean, we are both helping and hurting orcs in numbers. We aren't burning the ground beneath us every time we kill an orc, so there's gonna be more of them in about 2 weeks, breaking the average orc life cycle from becoming a spore to becoming a full-grown orc. No, wait, how, do their spores have to be on like a dirt-like substance, or can it go through like a rockcrete, which is just concrete? I'm guessing their spores can't go on like ceramite, but they probably can grow in like rockcrete. How else would they get new soldiers while fighting in Hive Worlds? I mean in Hive Cities, on Hive Worlds. More bombs. Yippee, bomb. Bomb, 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 bomb. Gretchen. You are not Makari. You are not important enough, you Gretchen. You are not Makari nor the Red Goblin. You will not survive. You are a Gretchen. Even if I didn't kill you, the orcs will. That's the great thing about Gretchen. If the enemy doesn't kill you, your own guys will. And if the only thing the orcs, literally, the things orcs like, number 1, a fight, number 2, bullying rods.
The greenskins are on the move again. If they find the access point we are using, we will not last long.
So there were about 1 million? I'm gonna kill 1 million by the end of this. I'm gonna kill every last orc, dude. How many we're killing? 1. 2. That's 5, that's 6. 7, that's 8. That's 9. In just this, like, battle alone, I'm gonna kill 10. And just this small engagement, which isn't the full battle, it's just one of them. Like, I'm killing million. I'm gonna kill at least 1 million by the end of this campaign. At the rate this is going. Killing about like 100. Actually, not really. Not 1 million, but like maybe 1,000, 100,000. Not 100,000, like 1,000, 10,000. Oh, probably more. Granted. Granted, blowing up that gunship, I probably killed a few thousand.
Corporal Antioch, we are in position.
Excellent, Captain. I'm sending the lift up now.
Granting access. Authorization to start.
Power axe. Sheathed in a sparking power field and delivered devastating blows, able to crack open heavy armor. Yep. If you don't know how power weapons work, on the point of impact, their power field activates and can break through any armor. Okay, let's test this bad boy out. Wait, I don't think the power axe is in Space Marine 2. I'm pretty sure they replaced it with just a power sword and a power hammer. Or maybe it isn't there, I don't remember. They jump at me. I mean, look at how many orcs that is. I wish there was a kill count. I mean, 1, 2, 8. Or is there a kill count like in Space Marine 2? Maybe that'll be at the end of this. No, what's that at the end of the episode? Maybe it'll be either DOA. Because, like, I'm killing hundreds. At least. I'll be out. So by myself, I'll probably be in the thousands by the end of this. Not even counting any kills my team gets. Because that'll just increase it even more. If I count my team, I'll probably be in tens of thousands of kills by the end of this game. Not this, chapter, this battle. 32 at least, that's just how many I can count from the bodies that haven't disappeared yet, due to, limited amount of space. And the ones that are still alive are going to be dead. Motherfucker, why can you hit me while I'm doing a death animation? That's stupid.
Just a scratch.
Thanks for holding that. Yep. That's about 32 dead orcs in that one engagement alone. And like the one before that, and like 10, actually more than 10, but like 10. So yeah, like I've killed 100 orcs already, probably.
Corporal Antioch?
Yes, my lord.
So yeah, we're definitely gonna be in the
that an
thousands.
Inquisitor is in the Manufactorum.
Yes, Lord Drogon. We have not seen him for several days. Has the Liberation Fleet arrived, my lord?
The fleet is still en route, Corporal. The Ultramarines are here as a vanguard, to cripple the enemy and secure the most valuable assets.
I see.
But the facility and its titans remain secure.
All I can say for certain is that no orc has breached this gate, my lord.
Contact Lieutenant Mira. Her unit is establishing a bastion in Hab Center Andres, and your support craft now have a viable approach from orbit.
What of the Colonel and his staff?
They did not survive.
RIP.
Here we are, my lord.
Oi,
My thanks,
keep that muzzle
Corporal.
clean, guardsman.
Hey, I like all the little extra things the guardsmen have. Mr. Drogon. Drogon. Ammo. Big asshole. I'm guessing it's not gonna make me run through this, and it's going to put me into an animation.
A place the orcs have not stayed.
For now.
One of the few places the orcs Ajakis access button.
Indeed. We must find this Inquisitor and the Titan Invictus.
One place the orc did not stand.
Be not concerned with events beyond these walls. Work, focus, meet your quota.
Run. Why have that? I get it for like decoration and shit, but why have that bit long of a hall? There is no reason for that. I need more water. My throat is starting to hurt again. Wait, Liam, you still listening? Give it a few seconds.
Titan Invictus seems undamaged at least.
Titan Invictus seems unused, you mean?
Yeah.
Is this invasion not enough to bring out the War Titans?
Yeah.
It takes hundreds to get a War Titan operational, Sergeant.
Yeah.
Without them, it sits idle.
Yeah, no, Titans take a big crew. And also you gotta wrestle its machine spirit. Its machine spirit's like a wild animal, basically. It's that strong. It literally, like, to use a Titan, it will kill you over time. It's like an addiction. The more you're in the Titan, the more you need to be in it. Because, I mean, you're in what's called a god
Captain,
engine.
This is an auger station. I can scan for the Inquisitor's life signs.
Access authorized.
There. A lone human.
Identity confirmed. Drogon. Ordo Xenos.
He's in this wing of the Manufactorum.
I read alien signals throughout the facility, and a large number converging on the Inquisitor's location.
Time to go free this Inquisitor, who I'm 90% sure is a heretic. Because of Space Marine 2. Actually, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's confirmed he was a heretic. Another server squad. Audio log, work shift 465. Part 2 out of 5. Oh, here, alright. What does that do? Oh. Stratum 71. I think that's where we're going. Yeah, probably. Or we're gonna. Oh, nope, never mind. Going even lower. Oh, here we are.
Leandros, can you use this panel to contact our other forces?
Not directly, but I can boost Vox range.
Do it.
Access authorized. Ultramarines chapter.
Here, Captain.
Ultramarines, this is Captain Titus. Are you receiving?
Captain, this is Sergeant Midas. Squad Solidus is on the ground and making for our objective.
New orders, Midas. We are at Manufactorum Ajakis and have located the Titan Invictus. I need Solinus to come secure the Invictus while I divert to a priority alarm.
On our way, Captain. Midas out.
Aye.
Pipes. The orcs are in the pipes.
The orcs are in the walls. They're in the fucking walls, man. Orcs in your walls. Orcs in your walls. They're in the fucking walls. Liam, the orcs are in the fucking walls, dude. They're in the walls. This way. Give it time. Everything's slow. And Mechanicus land. Why not make it a teensy bit faster, please? God, speedruns with this game are probably an hour long without skips due to these. Just these sections alone were super slow.
Inquisitor, Ordo Xenos.
Repeat authorization.
Drogon, prepare the power source for immediate release.
One moment. Repeat authorization.
Oh. Oh, mechanical fire battalion.
Inquisitor Drogon?
I am Drogon.
Oh.
And you are?
Captain Titus of the Ultramarines.
Robot Ant.
We received your distress call, but you seem to have weathered the enemy's attack.
I am soldier and scientist, both, Captain.
What is the status of the experimental device?
The power source is running the entire Manufactorum from the generator room.
This device is a fuel source, not a weapon?
It is a complex device and an unstable one. If the orcs find it, they'll try and take it apart. It could detonate with enough force to destroy the entire planet.
Bad.
We must move it to safety.
And for that, Captain, I need your aid. This way.
You are wounded, Inquisitor Drogon.
I'm a psyker. My psychic abilities are controlling the bleeding.
Very well.
Oh, he's a psyker. Yeah, he's definitely trained at that. Psyker! Psyker! No, rune breaks. If I was a space wolf, I would have executed him by now.
Xenos life force detected.
Oh shit, that's a warbot.
Space Marine! You trying to steal my Titans? Steal my loot? I'll rip your guts right out your throat!
The orc himself.
I'm gonna put your head on a spike, Space Marine! Get out of there and kill the Space Marine!
you know, yeah, definitely a smart orc. I mean, he probably just picked it up from hearing the Kiwis talk about them. But also, I mean, orcs do talk about, like, these giant, Also, you wanna know my lore bit? For a while, because, I mean, orcs think the biggest is the leader. So for a while, orcs thought that Titans were the Emperor. So they made Morganot and Gorkanauts, which are slightly bigger than Titans. Like a Mega Morkanaut and a Mega Gorkanaut are slightly bigger than Titans. Just so they could say that they were better than the Emperor since their machines were bigger. Since they thought it was the Emperor. Since, you know, biggest is the leader, and Titan's the biggest. Oh, Titan the leader, so Titan must be Emperor. There's also a theory that I love, that the Emperor's only alive because the orcs think he is. Which I love. I love that theory. I want it to be true. But it isn't, like, confirmed by Games Workshop. I will always call them James Workshop. It's just putting a name to a thing. James, it just sounds like a name and people say it. Same way with, there was a joke, because if you don't know, there's a guy named Arkham Land. He found the STC for the Land Raider, and, yeah. For the Land Raider and the, like, land, something else land.
Damnable creature! Had he not blundered onto this world?
But he did.
Drogon. 74. Stratum 74. That's a big ass cog. I'm cogging it. Ooh, what's inside?
Base Marine recognized. Full access granted.
The MK3 Sunfray Plasma Pistol fires bolts of superheated plasma. It can fire quick shots or powerful charge blasts. This weapon permanently replaces your bolt pistol. Fire, hold the charge, shoot R.
There. Let's get to that lift.
Let's get to what lift? What lift? I wasn't paying attention. I was testing out my not my bolt pistol, my plasma pistol. Also, permanently? What lift? I'm stupid, okay? You can't just say that lift. And expect me to understand, sir. Respectfully, I am a dumbass. How do I get there? How the fuck do I get there? Do I need to go backward? No, don't. Actually, no, I do. I actually do. I was right. Yippee. A weird boy.
My boys want to give you a proper rating.
Oh shit, the weird boy teleported a guy in. Executed. Great thing is, this thing can break armor, remember? Yes, the lift. The lifter. The pointer. The lifter. The lifter. The ruler. 2 hours, 31 minutes. I'll go for another 30 minutes. I think I got that in me.
How much deeper does this facility go? Manufactorum? Far deeper. The whole generator room is actually suspended above a venting shaft.
Suspended?
Yes. In case of catastrophic overload, the whole room can be shunted away into the depths.
But they... Okay, but why would you... If that thing had the force to destroy an entire planet, why would you bring it closer to the core?
Here we are.
Colder than a spaceman's smile.
Yes, a byproduct of the device's functioning.
Space Wolves mentioned, yippee! I like the Space Wolves. They're special little guys. I like them. Sure, they go a bit overboard with wolves, but I like their models. Their models are cool, especially the new ones with the new look and Grimnir. That new model look cool. I want it.
Captain Titus, proceed into the main chamber. We need only obtain the power source at the core of the generator. I will initiate decoupling from the control console.
Understood. Brothers, guard the access points.
Wait, can I climb this ladder? Damn it. I can't. Also, why is this ladder so big?
The decoupling sequence, Captain. You must keep the chamber secure until the power source is exposed.
Identity confirmed. Drogon, Ordo Xenos.
I hate defensive missions.
There. The primary shield is open, Captain. Head into the central chamber.
Alarm. Xenos detected.
Captain, the war boss.
Your weird boy's the only reason you can do shit.
Hold back the green skins, Captain. The power source will be free of the generator shortly.
I'm trying to, but they're fucking war bosses here, dude. Out the way, Gretchen. I said out the way, Gretchen. Fuck, they're breaking my back. They're giving me vicious back shots.
Zeal and fury.
I said out the way, you goddamn Gretchen freak. Out the way, orc. Big orc.
From me, Space Marine.
Now, head over to the servitor station and activate it.
This
It
guy?
will retrieve the power source and get it into its canister.
Out the way, motherfuckers.
You think you want Space Marine? Then I'll take it for myself.
No. Motherfucker. Of course he would do something stupid like that, this goddamn orc.
Kill us all. Grab it, Captain. Force the power source into its canister. Quickly!
Oh shit, I grabbed his door and beat him to death with it. I'm trying to do. Out the way, you goddamn orc! Out my goddamn way! I said out my goddamn way. This is a chaos thing, though. It's the same thing as in Space Marine 2, it's a chaos thing. So obedience my Leandros is like, you warped, hated, blah blah blah, and sends me to join the fucking Death Watch as a Black Shield. Dude was like dying trying to pick it
Sidonus,
up. Wait,
Leandros, respond.
It's sub-level
Captain,
109.
The Inquisitor insisted you could not have survived.
Well, I did, and I have his precious power source.
We set a rendezvous in Hab Center Andris. These tunnels will spit us out there eventually.
Fine. Continue heading toward the Hab Center.
109. There are 100. We're on the 109 sub-level. And hell, I'm pretty sure this isn't the... Actually, no, this is the deepest, I'm pretty sure they said, but like... Goddamn Grot's out my way. So 500 enemies using melee weapons, so I've killed at least 500 things. Using melee alone. And I've killed a lot of things using range, at least in the beginning, so... I've killed at least 500 orcs. Because I just got an achievement for that, so that's how I know. Swap chainsword for power axe, swap power axe for chainsword. I prefer the power axe, to be honest. I like it. Reminds me of Space Wolves, and I like Space Wolves. They're probably my second favorite legion. Actually, second favorite Royalist. My favorite legion is the Night Lords, but my mostly because they're 30k versions of the Seven Lord. I really like Seven Lord. That's like my only reason. And Curzon is a perverted justice. Like he's trying to have justice, but the only way he knows is that. My favorite Loyalist has got to be the Salamanders. But like my second favorite... Okay, here's where it goes for me. It goes to... I'm a Chaos Boy through and through. My number one has to be... It's like a tie, really, between Night Lords and Death Guard. Because I really like the Death Guard. Then in second place for overall is, for me, Thousand Suns. And I like Psychers. Third for me is Salamanders. Fourth, Space Wolves. And, fifth, I'd say Iron Warriors, but Iron Warriors could also, but given the day, Iron Warriors are usually a 1, can switch to a 1. It's just today, I'm feeling more, but like, Iron Warriors, and Death Guard, okay, actually, Night Lords are like a 5, actually. Yeah, no, Night Lords would be 5, 1 would be Iron Warriors. I had those mixed up. I really like the Iron Warriors. I like Birdie. I like Birdie and his voice. Siege. 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 There's only one of me. What do you mean kill them all? Dumbass. What do you mean them all? Where's the all part? Green shit. Motherfucker can't just do that. Fuck, I can't see shit. What? Die, orc. Better not drop another bomb squig. Better not drop another fucking bomb squig on me. Ooh, this way? Right here? Yes, I'm out sewers. I don't even have my allies to back me up. Wait, actually, doesn't Xbox have like stats? Actually, I'll check that after stream. I won't check that right now. But I'm pretty sure they have like stats for like, kills, hours played, and that shit for games, if you check on them. Maybe I'll be able to see how many orcs I've killed. Like, enemy killed, and like the stats and shit. I really wish there was a map. Because I'm terrible at directions. I need a map. I always need a map for these kinds of games. I accidentally stabbed an exploded barrel. Fuck.
The job is worth doing. It's worth done.
If a job is worth doing, it's worth dying for.
If a job is worth doing.
The other day, the blood of martyrs is the seed of the Imperium. How far back is this? I don't even know. I am lost. Okay, never mind. Not that far back. Walk. Out the way, you green-skinned minute. The art of war. Something I'm skilled in. That's a lot of orcs. That's quite a few orcs. Fuck. That's a knob. That's a knob. Oh, that actually might be a mega knob. It's so big. Oh, is that a mega knob? It could be. 3, 4, 5. Hey, bitch. Guess what? Oh, fuck. I need to get away from him. Clear this door. Go to the Great Green. Wait. Aha! Almost missed ya, buddy. Like 10 server skulls. Hey, I'm getting achievements. I like achievements. I like collecting achievements. Yippee! My character doing its shit-eating grin. Yeah. I love it. I'm waiting. Come at me. Where are they coming from? Wasn't there a second one? Fuck! That scared me, actually. Jumped out in front of me. Scare me. You scare me. Boom, squig. Boom, squig. Squig go boom. Squig gecko boom. Motherfucker, die already. A bomb sweet's gonna pop out of here, ain't it? No, it didn't, actually. Melt the gun. Hell yeah, brother.
Access granted.
The Vulcan. Hey, look, Vulcan. Vulcan assault pattern melter gun fires a scorching plum of molecular heat at close range. Oh, so instead of doing the pulse stuff, they did the more shotgun-like. Alright. Yeah, no, depending on which media it is, their melters are either configured like this or more like a continuous beam. Though also, I'm pretty sure that in lore it's like both. It's just like it depends on the pattern. As I said, this is the Vulcan pattern. There are other patterns. Out my way. What? No, Ed. Okay, I guess I head this way. Yippee, I got servo scored. Yippee, got another one. I gotta head to the restroom. I will be right back. I am back. I'm probably hopping off at our next chapter, or like, level. Like, when that thing pops up, it gives me a number and says, this level. That's when I'm gonna let it melt the gun. Those orcs took that one, I take this one. Simple. Simple. Ooh.
Adeptus Astartes recognized.
Another
Access
purity
authorized.
steel. Purity, fury. More slowly. Ooh, so now it can heal me for longer and give me extra damage for longer. Nice. That's good. Nice shield there. Would be a shame if somebody melted it off. Oh wait.
Feel the endless. And we shall know no fear.
Alright, but it saves here, right? It'll save here. Alright, yeah. And I'm a hop off. We're gonna go right out to somebody. Ooh, it's live right now. At this time of night. This time of night, ooh, live right now. And my friend live. On somebody be what? Why is nobody ever on time of night? Probably because it's this time of night. You know what? I'll send y'all to Roy. Y'all have fun at Roy's. How much you guys like Bunny Boys? I'll go have fun at Roy's. Later. Bye.